Scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Barinas, Venezuela, a renowned 3-division champion of the world, Jorge Linares. Fighting out of the blue corner from General...
A lot of pre-match drama, and they will settle their score. Vinny said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. His jab just got blocked. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. A lot of high hopes and aspirations from the fans and media alike as we get set for this main event under the sun.
Todd, this is something you could never, ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do we train, spar, and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so much of a difference. You may not realize it. You've watched when the rounds roll on.
So far, both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Got out of the way, that right hook. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Straight left lands. That counter shot lands. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Linares in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every section.
Here we go. It's round 2. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Good counter punching. That time counter shot. When you're fighting a counter puncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think they're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Straight right just misses. Halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? We wanted action, and they are delivering. Caught it. Punch, counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Linares in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently? Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Courage on display here is incredible. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. They exchange punches. There's a counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. Good counter punch. Nice slip to avoid the jab. And he scores with the counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about the bonus in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a terrible round. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter. Do you believe what we're seeing? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. The straight right just misses. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter shot. It's all offense all the time. They're both trying for a knockout. That big hook doesn't land. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. After what we saw in that last round. Back into the fray here in round 5. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
much output. Thought there might be more action here. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Insane action. Neither fighter willing to slow down. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. In this moment, let's start the sixth. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those hot areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Throwing a hook, but nice defense there. You'd like to see more jabs. And shoot. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. This round could go either way. 10 seconds. Big shot, and down goes El Nino de Oro. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 6.
That was cap.
Let's talk about Linares in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed. And there's the bell for round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got a hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
He won't be out of room.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
This can be so frustrating when you're such a fast fighter. Fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out.
I don't know what I want, but it's right about me. He is to be out.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division.
The only thing to do.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Jorge Linares is in some serious, serious trouble. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Brock's caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom.
Oh my God, Johnny! The Venezuelan is rocked! A much better game plan here.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Let's talk about Linares in that last round.
You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell sometimes.
There's the bell to start round 8.
Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
Caution being thrown to the wind. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. As we enter the final frame. Did you see that? Jorge Linares seeing cobwebs now. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Where did...
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. Now, you say it.
Good Lord. Leave.
Don't you say I snore? You would have heard me snoring.
Stop telling me, bro.
You would have always said I snore. You would have heard me snoring. Unlike you, because I got video.
About the video.
Are you snoring? Don't you swear you don't?
I don't care. Like,
Snoring. Why why is my body aching? Because I'm doing old. Everything's getting old. I'll be 25 again. I would love to be 27.
What are you doing? Come on,
Yeah,
switch
yeah.
on. Switch on. Get your mind back on the job. Let's go.
I'm sure your meniscus and your hamstring.
You know, dude.
I'm sure your ligaments. I'm checking these out. That's why I get your sore ligaments and two of my legs. Also include.
Ooh, shit. Nigga caught me. Yeah, almost had me. That man, nigga. Seconds. Good shit, good shit, good shit. I like that, I like that, I like that. Right here's two though. See that? Right here's two though. Right here's two though, nigga. Yeah, yeah. Bitch. That's how you go. Hold back up. Let's go.
Better
Shit.
than that.
Ah,
You getting soft on me?
ah.
Fight's not over yet.
Let's go.
These niggas keep thinking they're not on the lead. They're scared out on the lead. Oh, shit. Let me get my shit together. Shit. Oh, save right there. Backing him up, Billy. Backing him up. Yeah. Marlon.
You switched off completely. All your work. Let's do it.
I know it. Shit. Oh, much. Like that. I got too bad to get this muddy sauce, right? That's bullshit.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? Let's do it.
Feeling the new block. How you feeling the new block?
It's not this night, right?
You don't know nothing to do.
I mean, thinking around like it's waiting for the movie. I could like 3 days of it. Going through it ridiculously.
That's what's up.
Come on, you want to win this fight? Okay, focus. Big deep breaths. Calm yourself down.
Yeah. That's another video.
What was that? What are you doing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm. Mm.
For the big.
I'm about to call you when I get up.
Right.
Bye.